This is TomTom's brand new Golfer 2 smartwatch, and it is ideal for the golfing fan. It's a sequel to the company's first golf-specific smartwatch, and it's coming to the US and the UK in May for £200 or $250. And we're going to have a good detailed look at the watch right now. So let's go from the design of this cool-looking watch.
Sure. So the design is it's got really nice kind of premium feel to it. We've got this really nice aluminium detailing that sits around the outside of the bezel and also around the navigation key at the bottom. The navigation key's actually got the GPS receiver in there as well, so we've managed to thin down the overall profile of the watch so you can fit underneath shirt cuffs, etc. And if you press around the outside of this button, this is everything that controls the watch.
And that works like a joypad?
It does exactly that, yeah. So the reason why we don't have buttons around the outside of the bezel is our feedback from our consumers, and as they are playing golf or maybe if they were out running as well, it meant that they were accidentally pressing the buttons around the outside. With this one button at the front, it's just one button that controls everything, and every time you press the button, it vibrates as a confirmation of action. The product itself as well has got a really nice soft bracelet to it, so it's really nice and comfortable to wear. There's also a tri-folding clasp as well on the back of the product to give it that nice premium lift. As far as functionality of the product is concerned, all you have to do is just press one button. Press the right hand side here, it starts looking for the 10 closest golf locations to you. If you just scroll down here, you can pick the different courses that you want to play. Once you've selected the one, all you have to do is press the right hand side again. This gives you the distances that you'd expect to see on a normal GPS watch. The distances to the front, the middle and the back of every green. It also gives you information on if it's a dog leg to the right hand or to the left hand side with a little arrow detailing here, and also the hole number and the power of the hole as well.
Okay.
So I think this is, as I said, the information that everybody expects to see. Where TomTom differs is we give the consumer a bit more detail. So if you press the right hand side again, you can have at a glance view of the fairway hazards in front of you. You can see the dog legs around 200 yards. You can also see that the pot bunkers start around 250. Now, maybe if you're a better player, if you want to know the exact distances to those hazards as well, all you have to do is cover the screen, and then you can scroll up and you can see all the precise distances to both the front and the back of those hazards. The other features it's got is layup points, so you can see exactly here how far you've got left to go. Distances down the left-hand side are familiar distances for many golfers, the distances from 100, 150 or 200 yards, and they're used to knowing which clubs they're playing from those distances. So this watch tells you I've got 259 to go, so I have 100 left into the hole. It also gives you a green view as well, so you can have a look at hazards around the outside. Hazards are dictated with wavy lines for water and shaded sections for bunkers. You can also see the duration of the round, how long you've been playing for, the distance that you've walked or you travelled. You can see your clock time, and you can also see the calories burnt as well. So you basically put in a profile at the start of your age, your weight, your height, your sex, that kind of thing, and it tells you, based on your step counter, how many calories you're burning during the round.
Okay.
The last feature is just on the scorecard. So you can see here, one easy button press as well, your scorecard. So you can just scroll up to tell you how many shots that you've played. There's also a nice reminder feature as well. So as you walk off the back of the first screen, the watch just pops up as a reminder saying, do you want to enter your score? And then you can add it in. But we've got auto shot detection. And auto shot detection, the product can figure out where you're playing a shot from. So we've got two things in there, a gyroscope and an accelerometer. So we can determine any movement along an X, a Y or a Z axis. So we can tell the difference between you making a golf swing and waving at your friend on another team. So the post-round analysis, as you're sitting in the 19th with your friends, the watch automatically speaks to your phone, as it already has done, and then gives you this layup here. So you can see everywhere that you've been on the golf course and each one of the different holes played. What then it allows you to do is you can do a zoom in for each one of the holes. So the first here, I've made birdie today. Say, how did I make birdie? You can select that hole. So here you can do a zoom in and see the distances of each one of your different shots and where you played those shots from as well. This gives the user real fantastic insight into their game. Now, the average golfer is playing 87 shots in their round. It's really hard for them to be able to categorise those shots and to be able to know where they played them from. TomTom takes all of those pain points away from them. We're also looking at a new feature as well called Ultimate Round. This will be available just after the product's launched as well. And what this feature will do is link in every single one of the past rounds that you've ever played on the same golf course in an eclectic view, the best possible round that you could have played. So what it does again is helps the consumer with their course management, helps them with their strategy around the golf course. They can determine where they need to play their shots and what clubs they need to play from what tees.
Right. Excellent. That has been a quick look at the brand new Golfer 2 smartwatch from TomTom.